Well, shopping on the high street is pretty limited for us plus size ladies. Even if a brand does do plus sizes, trying to find those larger sizes in store can be pretty difficult. But today was a pretty good treat for me because I went into Primark, however you want to say it, and I was able to find some 2XLs and even risk an XL. 2 sweatshirts, 1 dress, 1 t-shirt. Let's see if this haul from Primark fits and suits me. I don't think 1 return out of 4 is a bad ratio at all. Of course, the attraction for everybody about Primark is the prices. £3 for this 2XL t-shirt. Couldn't resist it. I love that sort of check pattern there. It is in a sort of iron on, but it's not one of those incredibly scratchy ones. It's got a really nice collar there. And although in general it's quite a boxy shape, it is sort of like a buttery, creamy off-white colour. Very, very nice, very, very neutral, and a bargain for £3. The 2XL just fits me lovely. I don't like anything that's going to be too close fitting because of this area here. I'm very, very comfortable in these jeans from Shein, just having it sort of ruched up. But you can see how long it is. I think I would even be comfortable having it sort of tucked in because I've got the excess fabric here. But just for a casual look, just ruched up is really nice. Those little boxy sleeves, they sort of come down to just about to my elbow. So they are doing the job of covering up those bingo wings. Doesn't feel too big here, and although the shoulder line is a little bit dropped on me, is always the issue. That actually is quite a good fit for me. I'm definitely going back to see if they've got more of this same t-shirt but with just different prints on, because I think it's absolutely smashing for £3. Don't hesitate, go and get one yourself. This is another bargain. Only £18 for this really, really beautiful viscose dress. Just look at that poppy red there on this creamy white background. A size 22. I love it because it is this style that usually flatters me. It's got this gathering underneath the bust and then sort of falls over the front. It's got elastication on the back, but obviously you're relying on the gathering underneath the bust there. Quite high, and there's just a little Rolo and peephole fastening at the back. The skirt is plain, it just falls down, and there's 2 little ties to tie around the back. Sleeves, I've got like a little inverted pleat on the side just to add a little bit of detail, and then stitched together there. So much in this dress for £18. I thought it was a real bargain and absolutely beautiful. So nearly there, and I find that so frustrating than when an item totally doesn't fit at all. This had a lot of potential. I love it. It feels really comfortable on, but I'm afraid there's just a few little snag areas. The first one is the sleeves. Very, very tight, and you can see as I'm trying to move, it's pulling across this seam here and across the back, causing the back to sort of like ruche and crease up. It just feels too tight across here. It's fine at the front. I don't feel that it's too tight here. These gathered material allows a little flounce there. Of course, the elastication's on the back, but this gathered seam just does nip me in at the waist. I can tell it is cut on the bias because I've got this fluty bit at the bottom. If it hadn't been cut on the bias, if it had just been a straight piece of fabric that came from this gather, it would have skimmed over my hips much better, and I probably wouldn't have had the issue. Though of course this is a very lightweight pattern in a lightweight fabric. I mean, the fabric is there, I've got enough fabric, it's just the way it's been cut on this bias that just clings it in here. So very nearly there, because this would have been a bargain and a keeper at £18. Just had to take my hair bubble out because it was annoying me so much before I show you this next sweatshirt. Again in a size large, and it was actually £12 this time. Off-white background with this beautiful sort of fawny coloured stripes there. Typical boxy type sweatshirt shape. I just like the comfort that a sweatshirt gives me, though I have to see how stylish and flattering they are. I think the large fits really nicely. So often lately I've been complaining that a large is oversized and I just feel a little bit drowned and uncomfortable in it. Even the sleeves are a good length on me. Loving this sort of neutral colourway because I feel it could go with anything. Nice round collar there, lying really nice and flat. It's a really nice sort of ribs structure there, the same as on the cuffs and at the bottom. What's not to like about this? This is something that you could pull on just to go to the shops, or give you some warmth if you're outside and it's getting a little bit cooler. Really nice. Very pleased. Apologies about the hair because it's been up, it's just not lying very flat and I haven't got time to straighten it. But because I want to show you this sweatshirt. I think the large fits really nicely. So often lately I've been complaining that a large is oversized and I just feel a little bit drowned and uncomfortable in it. Even the sleeves are a good length on me. Loving this sort of neutral colourway because I feel it could go with anything. Nice round collar there, lying really nice and flat. It's a really nice sort of ribs structure there, the same as on the cuffs and at the bottom. What's not to like about this? This is something that you could pull on just to go to the shops, or give you some warmth if you're outside and it's getting a little bit cooler. Really nice. Very pleased. When you see this colour white, I picked it up because I'm looking for things in that pinky mauve range to go with a pair of Converse. And of course it is an embroidered graphic tee, although this is been ironed on. So you've got the best of both worlds there. A nice collar. It is just basically a boxy style sweatshirt. I got this in a large and it was £11. Again, inconsistent sizing is the bane of our life, isn't it? Even from the same supplier. This is a lot bigger, although I suppose you could say it's in a stretchier jersey rather than the stripy sweatshirt, but even the sleeves are longer, and I can tell by this sort of bagginess here. I've got it here as well. Is it more flattering to have the closer style, or is this one better for me? Let me just show you the plain back. I don't like anything too tight here. It comes to a really good length again. I feel comfortable having it over a baggy pair of trousers, possibly even a tighter pair of skinny jeans. I'm liking this, but I am more attracted to the colour, I think, than the print, because of wanting some things to wear with those Converses. But what a beautiful lavender pink this is. Is it my colour? I don't know, but I do know I like this sweatshirt. Well, I hope you have enjoyed this little Primark haul today. And as you can see, I am anything from a large in there to XL to a size 22, probably more a 24. Just get in there, see what they have. If it's a big oversized style, you might be able to get away with it. Thank you so much for watching, for sticking through to the end. Push that subscribe button, give me a thumbs up, comment in the comments below, because I love interacting with you and getting to know you all. But the most important thing I always say is come back again, and I'll see you then.